welcome to a new video. We're on Virgin Voyages, we're on the cruise. For the second time. I'm so excited. You can probably tell by the infamous hammock, hammock, which to be honest I didn't use a lot last time. I am not the most graceful in a hammock. Alex used it a lot though, and he had a really good time just like sitting there reading books. It started to make me feel a bit seasick. I'm taking you along with me on this trip that's been kindly gifted, or part of the press trip I would say, with Virgin. I'm so excited to show you around the new ship. It's called She is called the Resilient Lady. Last year we were on the Valiant Lady. If you haven't seen that video already, go back and watch it, because you'll experience the whole Virgin Voyages cruise experience, and my first ever cruise experience ever with me for the first time in that video. I'll leave the card up here, I'll leave down below. I'm gonna get Alex to film a little room tour with me in a minute so you guys can have a little look at the room. It's basically the same room as last time, if not we're just like further down into the ship. You know what I mean? Like we're further forward? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe, I know. I'm looking at the direction of the lifeboats. We're definitely further back towards the back of the ship, but same side. So it feels weird. It feels like we were in this room last time. Very, very similar. So I'm going to do a room tour for you guys, then we're going to go and have a little look around, then we're going to have lunch, and then we're going to nap. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm absolutely shattered. We were up at 2 this morning. I had about 3 hours sleep, and then the night before I also had about 5 hours sleep. I just couldn't sleep. I was too excited. So I'm definitely going to have a nap, I'm going to grab a coffee, and then I will see you guys a little later on. I'm going to have a little wardrobe change before our first dinner, and we're going to the restaurant that we didn't go to on the last trip, which is Agave, which is the Mexican restaurant, which is the one we didn't go to on the last cruise. We just kind of ran out of nights, or ran out of days to go, so we never got a booking there, but we have got one tonight. So we're going to have some drinks, go for a nice dinner, probably watch the sunset and just have a really, really chilled out evening. Hello everyone, welcome to the Resilient Lady, come on in. This is our lovely room for the trip. You guys know that I was on the Virgin Voyage last year in Barcelona. We did the Spanish Obsession? I think that's what Spanish Obsession? It was called Spanish Obsession. This is a sea view suite, which is the same as we had last year. I think it's almost the same room, right?
Yeah. Like
it's almost identical. It's also like almost identical as like where we were located last time, but it's exactly the same as my last vlog. If you haven't seen last year's video, which is the Virgin Voyages video that I did last year, go and watch that first, because you would be experiencing this whole boat, this whole room, this whole cruise brand new with me, because I've obviously done this before, but essentially the room is kind of the same. It is a sea view terrace, so we have this lovely terrace that is eventually going to be looking onto a lovely sea view for most of the trip, so I cannot wait to get some shots on here with you guys. The rest of the room is pretty much the same, would you say? Yeah, fridge in there, we know that one. One thing that Alex doesn't know that I know, that I'm going to show now.
Oh, go on.
Go on, okay, turn around, turn around, turn around. This way, this way, this way. Look.
Ooh.
Storage. One thing that we struggled with last year so badly, I think you'd agree, is there was just stuff everywhere. And we were like, where are we storing things? And we were putting them in this cubby hole. And like basically this whole desk was just so messy because we didn't have anywhere to put anything. You know, those were there on the last boat. We just never used it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know, it's so...
I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, me too. So we just had stuff everywhere. In the last vlog, in the last trip, you would have seen in the vlog, like we didn't want the housekeeper to come in because there was just so much stuff everywhere. So that is something I've learned, something you've learned, and something we will be using. So we have been up since, what, 2:30?
Yeah.
Had about 3 hours sleep at most, including the hour on the plane. So I think what we're going to do is have a little wander around, take you guys with us, and then go for some lunch.
100%.
I'm so excited for a coffee and some lunch, so yeah, let's go.
Maybe some razzle dazzle.
Oh, razzle.
Ella quiere más de lo que vamos a hacer en París, Andaré, Julia. Baila un poquito más, acércate a mi mamá, que vamos a hacerlo una pero no dice nada. Su booty lo expresaba con perreíto y con dembow. Sabe bien que ha sido la estrella, dándole al reggaetón, ton, ton, ya. Y empieza el flow, esta es la nueva era, pero baila todo. Baila una de Maluma y Tego Calderón. La nena está bien puesta pa' cualquier canción, no tabaco y ron. Y empieza el flow, esta es la nueva era, pero baila todo. Baila una de Maluma y Tego Calderón. La nena está bien puesta pa' cualquier canción, no tabaco y ron, ella ron, quiere más de lo que vamos a hacer en París, la Julia. Baila un poquito más, acércate a mi mamá, que vamos a hacerlo una vez más. Yeah. El que más ladra come hueso, el que a ti te baila sabe eso. Y nos ponemos bien traviesos, esos son efectos del proceso. Solo con esa mirada sé lo que quieres. Se ven muy educaditas y sus deberes. Siempre ha sido la envidia de las mujeres por toda esa belleza y cómo se mueve. Sabes como tú me dejas después del party, en ti pensando. Cuando tú te sientes sola como una loca, a mí me llamas. Qué casualidad que pienses en lo mismo que yo estoy pensando. Escondernos en la playa jugando a solas de madrugada. Ella quiere más de lo que vamos a hacer.
Hello everyone, it is the next day. We are still at sea. Let me see if I can show you. But it is so windy. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell, I had to put my hair up because it's super windy. And we have air. Now I'm sure you can hear it. You probably can't hear me. So we are having a very chill day at sea today. I got up and shot some content, and now we're going to brunch at Razzle Dazzle, which we pre-booked because we loved Razzle Dazzle so much before. And then we are going to the spa. So I'm going to try and take you guys with me. I don't know if I can bring my camera into the spa. I'm going to try and bring my phone, so the footage might be a bit like grainy, but we're just going to go with it. I am so excited for a nice relaxing day and just a nice chill. I feel like I'm looking a little worse for wear. I need like a full shower, hair wash and all that, but obviously we're going to the spa, so we're going to do that first. Hit the sauna, steam room and jacuzzi, obviously. And then tonight we are booked for, what are we booked for tonight? I think we're booked for the test kitchen?
Test kitchen.
Test kitchen, so we're booked for the test kitchen, which we've
Menu
really, what? Menu A? It's either menu A or menu 1. So there's like A and B or 1 and 2. So last time we did the test kitchen, we only got menu 2 or B, whichever one it was, and we were so disappointed that we missed out on the other menu because it was just so good. It's such an amazing experience. It's really good, and they also cater really well. Like one of the dishes we had last time was a fish dish, which I really didn't like, and they came over and they were like, we'll make you something else, let us know what you want and we'll make it for you. So they were really good. I think you can also get wine pairings as well if you're into drinking with your meal. I think we'll probably just get a cocktail. Or like I'll probably get a gin or something like that, but we're going to have just a nice relaxing day, probably end up watching the sunset. Oh, last night we did see the drag show. Oh yeah, which was Around the World in 80 Days with the Diva, and that was so good. It was so good. There was a lot of like audience participation and it was very interactive, and I think we really had a good time. It was just like really good camp fun, so that was fantastic. So I would recommend that if you are coming on the boat. But yeah, we are off for lunch now. I'm very hungry. Alex did like circuit training this morning because that's what he does on holiday. So we are super hungry, and I think we're gonna end up getting like 3 courses at Razzle Dazzle for brunch.
Esta vez sentía que era eterno, tus besos fríos como el invierno, lo sé, pero tal vez estás con otro que no te quieres, pero yo te quisiera más que 1000 mujeres, y no hay que doler pa' sanar, y cerrar esta herida, y se siente vivir cuando no estás. Pero así es la vida, baby, tiene que doler pa' sanar. realidad, pero si fuera verdad.
So we just got back from the spa. We had a really nice time. I didn't get to film in there a lot. What? You got your coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Alex is reading a book on the balcony. The sun's gone in the other side now, so it's actually quite nice to sit out there. It's not like too intense. So basically we didn't film in there very much. Not as much as last time, so if you want to see inside the spa, check out my previous Virgin Voyages experience, purely because there were lots and lots of people in there, so many more than last time. A lot of them were on sort of like a Virgin Voyages romance package, which a lot of the people in there were on like their honeymoons and stuff like that. So there were a lot of people in there, and I kind of felt like I couldn't film, which I think is fair. There's a lot of people trying to relax, and there's me carrying a camera around everywhere. So Alex got a cute vid of me, which I'll put here, but it was really fun, and we had such a nice time. I actually fell asleep. They have these heated marble, and I just fell straight to sleep. I was asleep for about an hour, so we had a really good time. And then we went and got hot dogs and pretzels, and we've just come back to the room. Housekeeping has been, and I just have to show you because it's just the sweetest thing. So first off, they've given us a planner to help us plan, because the times are going to be different. So like all aboard time is ship time, and then local time. So we know, yeah, removing the automated time zone on your phone. We'll probably just carry this with us just to remember, but it's 1 hour. We're going to be 1 hour behind ship time. Quite confusing, but at least they've given this to us so we know. But basically we've come back, and the housekeeping staff have laid out my bikinis. This was all in one big pile in the centre, and they've come and laid out my bikinis in outfits. Like, they've laid them out in outfits. Now, I don't know if that is embarrassing or not, because it was literally just a mound of bikinis on the bed. We came back from brunch and they still hadn't done the room, so we had the do not disturb sign on this morning, so we kind of thought, oh, they've kind of like skipped us, it's fine, they'll clean tomorrow, like it's all good. And they came when we were in the spa, and I was not expecting them to come, so I left all these bikinis on the bed, and they've put them out in outfits. Actually really helpful, because I was wondering how I was going to style them. Just gonna have a quick hair wash and refresh, get ready, and then we've got dinner tonight in the test kitchen. It's going to be an early dinner for us because we really want to watch the sunset and see a show, so we're probably going to do that. And I will check back in with you when I show you what I'm wearing tonight, because I'm currently just wearing my swimsuit. This one's from Freya. It's like a full body swimsuit. I wore it to the spa, very comfortable, and I could actually swim in it, which is so good. It's got like an underwire inside it, like here. It goes all the way underneath. So good. We're off to the test kitchen. I'm wearing blue, matching. And blue shoes. Blue bag. And I've got my little evil eye. And the dress.
Dejáramos el pasado y esos besos, pero los dos nos amaríamos como antes. Es que no es la realidad, pero si fuera verdad, creo que me parará todo ese dolor. Pero no me llevará a donde yo quiera estar, sin una imaginación a tu alrededor. El cielo está nublado y solo hoy, porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como estoy, yo por nadie cambiaría lo que soy. El cielo está nublado y solo hoy, porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como estoy, deja cicatrices. Tiene que doler para sanar y cerrar esta herida, y se siente vivir cuando no estás, pero así es la vida, baby. Tiene que doler para sanar y cerrar esta herida, y se siente vivir cuando no estás. Lo que viví no se olvida. Todo nos separa, pero nada nos une. No lo arreglamos aunque tengo autotune. El tiempo, lo siento, está perdido. Dale todo a lo no correspondido. Vea, que no te tenga a ti, ya muchos quieren de mí, pero yo las dejo en visto. Obvio que por eso te seguí, es que me hiciste sentir como si yo fuera Cristo. El cielo está nublado y solo hoy, porque el sol me dijo, baby, ya me voy. Es duro que tú me trates como estoy, yo por nadie cambiaría lo que soy.
Morning guys, I'm up bright and early. I've been quiet because it is very early. For the sailing to Split, and we haven't arrived yet, but we've started seeing islands. Let me show you. So like we're here, we put this like this way, you can see we're travelling in that direction, but like we're going, I think we're going up and in here. And you can see all the islands and the coastline. It's so pretty. Guys, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a massive storm all across here. Huge storm. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? We've been sailing through a storm going into Split the whole morning. Hopefully it kind of all gets out of the system in the morning and it clears up, because it's like full on thunder and lightning, and you can literally see the rain. Let me show you. Like, I don't know if you can see it, you can literally see the rain pouring. Can you see it there? Like, the rain is pouring.
Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Quiero, baby. Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Te quiero. Dime, baby, ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dame tu amor, dame tu amor, dame tu amor, tu amor, tu amor. Dame tu amor, dame tu amor, dame tu amor, tu amor.
Okay, so we just went for a swim in the Blue Lagoon. That was interesting because it started to rain as soon as we got there, and we all got like soaked, and at that point it was like, well, we're all getting in the Blue Lagoon anyway, because we were all absolutely soaking wet just being on the boat. So we got in and we got some snorkeling equipment, and it was really, really fun. I saw like quite a few shoals of fish. It was really nice, and now we're at like a little fisherman's village. Yeah, it is very cute. It's really, really nice. I'll link it down below with the rest of the tour, because I have no idea what this place is called, but I'm going to take some shots for you guys because it's absolutely stunning.
Amor, dame tu amor, dame tu amor, tu amor, tu amor.
Good morning, everyone. We're just arriving in Dubrovnik. It is absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. It is so sunny. this is the current situation. So I'm standing in the shade. We are going for a boat ride today to visit 3 islands, and then we're coming back here, having a quick changeover, grabbing some food, and then we're heading on our second excursion of the day, which is a King's Landing tour. So it is the Game of Thrones tour in Dubrovnik, which we're both so excited for. I think we get to see the entirety of Old Town just doing this walking tour. So we're both very, very excited. I'm shattered though. We've got an early start, so I'm like falling asleep, and now I'm trying to choose like a bikini and trying to like pack my bag. There's a lot going on. Let me see if I can show you what I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see, but this is what I'm wearing so far. So I've got like a cute little bikini top and a it's a skirt, so really handy, and then just a cute little bikini top that's like coloured. Really cute and not the most supportive for swimming, but I feel like we can go with the aesthetic. It's also got like matching bottoms as well, so yeah. Oh, we got in the wrong lift. Oh, we got in the wrong lift. It only goes to 6. Got in the wrong lift. Going to Razzle Dazzle for dinner, and we can't work out how to get there. I think we have to go through the dock.
Through here.
Can't work out how to get here. Get there. But look, very vibey. But it's empty because everyone's in Dubrovnik having dinner. Kotor in Montenegro today. I came outside for about 10 minutes just to look at the view, and I have 5 mosquito bites. So I did bring, because I did hear that you actually get quite a lot of mosquitoes here, so I did bring some mosquito spray with me. I just haven't been using it because we hadn't needed it. Didn't need it in Croatia at all. Didn't need it in Athens. yeah, we're like sailing into Montenegro now, into the port. I'm very itchy. Yesterday was really, really nice. You probably would have seen we did our boat tour, which was so much fun. I'll leave the links for all the companies, boats, tours, everything you use down below. So lovely. We went on like a high speed boat. But it was like a more of a luxury speedboat, which was really nice because the one on the first day that we did, I don't know if I'd recommend it. The second one in Dubrovnik, I would. It was lovely. Our skipper was nice. We had drinks included, so I had wine, Alex had beer. We swam a bit and then we went to a nice beach and it was absolutely stunning. The beach was amazing. It was on this island and it had like a beach, a monastery and all that. I would stay there. It was just so stunning. But we both agreed we're definitely going back to Dubrovnik. The actual town centre was really good. We did the Game of Thrones tour and our tour guide, Dora, was amazing. She was so good. We learned so much about like not only like the Game of Thrones franchise, but also the history of Dubrovnik, which is very different to the history of Croatia. So yeah, we learned a lot. It was so much fun. And then last night we went to Razzle. We didn't have a reservation, so we were a bit worried that we wouldn't be able to eat there, but we did. We went quite late, like 9:30, but we had the most amazing meal. I think the best food on the ship is in Razzle, which is controversial, but I think it's the best. So yeah, we had like clean plates all around. It was fantastic. But yeah, we're up this morning to watch the sail away, which will be there. Can you see all the mountains? There. Yeah, we're up to watch the sail away, which should be amazing. So I'll film that for you guys. It's just absolutely stunning here.
Tengo contadas las horas, sos mi vida y sos toda mi aurora. Lo que quiero es amor, nada de compasión. No, no, no lo sé si tú sabes que te quiero pero no lo es. Yeah, hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Baby, eso no lo quería, no, no, no. Yeah, yeah. Hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé. Superaba lo que te hice a ti. Pasará, me dijo la tristeza. Si hubiera replay, cambiaría por ti. Porque te amo, baby. Es que el corazón no entiende por qué hace tanto dolor. Fueron errores que te marcan y cantarán a grito la canción. Qué pena.
Guys, I am about to show you the view from our port in Kotor, Montenegro. Oh my god. Okay, are you ready? This is the view from our room, like our terrace. Like, these are all mountains. Like, I don't know if you can tell how high that is, but like, if I do that, maybe you can tell how high it is. Like, and these are the tenders. Let me zoom you guys in. These are the tenders that take you like to and from the boat to the shore. The view is absolutely insane. Like, look at all these little houses, they're so cute. Okay, so plan for the day is we'll be going back there on the tender boat, hopefully hopping across, having a walk around the town centre. I think we might try and hike to a viewpoint, depending on how hot it is. I mean, if I put my arm out there, it's pretty hot. It's 9:30. It's so hot. So we'll see how we get on. If not, we'll have a stroll around the centre, probably get a coffee. If you can see here, I don't know if you can see, there's like little beaches dotted around. So I think you can just get in the water, and there's like little buoys to tell you like where to stop swimming, and like a little, so boats can't go there. So I think we might bring like swimming gear like underneath our clothes and go swimming if we want. and then we'll probably come back to the ship for lunch and then probably go out again in the afternoon to have another little wander and yeah, see what we can get up to. But it just looks like a lovely place to stroll. So excited for this port. I never thought to come to Montenegro before, to be completely honest. I don't know many people who have been, but now looking at it, like even like just the reflection, like you can see it's just so stunning. And seeing it from the boat is like next level, because you're like in the mountains, like you're in it. And it's the same on the other side, so you're literally in a big valley of these mountains. And it's so beautiful. This so far has been, I think, my favourite stop, which is difficult because like Dubrovnik was like insane. This, I think, is better. I dare say it.
Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé. Soñé que era esos días que tenía tu compañía. Desperté y no era como antes. Que los errores de mi vida nunca fueron culpa mía. Y el destino quiso traicionarme, pero me di cuenta demasiado tarde que por esas vainas te perdí a ti. No estuvo en mi mente hacerte sufrir, ni en mis pesadillas dejarte ir. Qué pena que esto se volvió una condena, pero eso no me frena, que fueras ajena. Hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar, pero la inmadurez me la jugó. Baby, eso no lo quería, no. Hola, quiero que tú sepas que te quise amar. Solo una oportunidad, luego me voy. Sería chimba demostrarte quién yo soy, bebé.
Good morning from Corfu. We have arrived. I was meant to vlog last night because it was Scarlet Night, but we ended up meeting a mum and her son who were out here as like a mum and son trip. They were so lovely and they had so many stories, and we just ended up literally talking until we went to Extra Virgin, the restaurant. We ended up talking until the restaurant closed and they kicked us out, and then we went and went to the pool party and enjoyed the pool party, and then we came back because we've got a excursion booked today, a shore thing, but I think they stayed out. I think they went to the manor, so it was quite a late night, and it's quite an early morning. It's like 9 o'clock. I'm up, I'm ready, I've done my hair, I've got a dress on, which is very nice. And we are going to a particular area of Greece that Alex has been to before, and he really wanted to go to it again, so yeah, we decided to go. And it is a wine tasting and I think a little village tour, so that should be really fun. I am primed with the coffee because yeah, I'm very tired, and it was really good though. Scarlet Night is the one night on the boat that basically everything is lit up in red. Everyone wears red. I'll add a photo of my outfit. Yeah, because I did remember to get out for photos before having a few drinks. And we just had like the best time. Everyone gets in the pool, it's a big party, and the music was really good. So yeah, we had a really nice time, but now we're like, right, let's do the wine tasting. I think I had about 3 glasses of wine yesterday, but this should be good wine. This is Greek wine, so I'm excited to kind of do the tasting, see the vineyard, and see the other area of Corfu, because it's on the other side, so the transfer is quite a long one. I think it's an hour maybe from one side to the other, so yeah, let's go.
de poesías, de cuentos, mi amor, yeah. El amor es tan corto, olvidarte, no, yeah. Los dos amamos de más, enamorado de tu mirar y tú de otra. Porque eres así, ya sé, bebé, no sientes lo mismo, lo que yo sentí para ti. Yo fui solo una noche más, no más, yeah. Lo que es, para ti fue una aventura y yo, bebé, quería ser tu Romeo la última vez. Seguro que la última vez. Ser doble cara está de moda. El egoísmo a ti te ahoga y tus mentiras. No dejo que eso siga. Prefiero un te odio más un te quiero que no sea de verdad. Estoy bien, eso es lo que digo, pero me duele si respiro. El problema no es que ya no haya nada, sino la verdad que nunca pudiste decirme, yeah. Porque eres así, ya sé, bebé, no sientes lo mismo, lo que yo sentí para ti. Yo fui solo una noche más, no más. No sé ni por qué me duele, se supone que estaba acostumbrada a tus traiciones, que nadie es como ella. Eso impone, la idea no es encontrar a alguien con tus mismas intenciones. Sé que la emoción que ha destrozado mi corazón lo irá a sanar, yeah. Solo hay que esperar. Prefiero un te odio más un te quiero que no sea de verdad. Estoy bien, eso es lo que digo, pero me duele si respiro. El problema no es que ya no haya nada, sino la verdad que nunca pudiste decirme, yeah. Porque eres así, ya sé, bebé.
Hello lovely people, we are back from the cruise and I thought I'd just do a little debrief with you guys because I totally forgot to film an outro. We had the best time. It was such good fun. It was such an amazing week. I just feel so like refreshed and I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like this voyage was very different. Same, but like very, how can I describe it? I'm not doing this very well. Like the restaurants are the same, the menus have changed very slightly, so there's that as well. But the actual stops it stopped at were absolutely amazing. Like the cruise ports on this trip were just beyond. We have wanted to go to Croatia for such a long time and we got to go to two different places, Dubrovnik and Split, as you would have seen, and honestly absolutely incredible. Montenegro blew us out the water. Like it was like wow, like sailing into that, just seeing kind of these mountains and whilst you're like sailing through a valley was next level. It was insane. And I think it was like quite different because we probably would never have booked to go to Montenegro just like out of the blue, but now that we've been, I would highly recommend going to the Bay of Kotor, which is where we were in Montenegro. 110%. We would go back, but we would probably spend at least 3 or 4 days there just to like explore and see everything. But it was, the scenery is absolutely incredible. The actual places, we didn't actually swim there, but they looked really good, and we spoke to some people who did go and swim and they really enjoyed it. But like just the views alone, Montenegro was just so picturesque and beautiful, and we already want to go back. Our favourite stop was probably Dubrovnik because we are Game of Thrones fans. Yeah, we've wanted to go to Dubrovnik for such a long time. We were literally in Dubrovnik for like an hour and we turned to each other and we were like Alex was like, we're coming back, aren't we? I was like, yeah, we're coming back. Like, we both just knew it. We knew we'd be coming back, and at the end of the day, we were like, oh, we wish we could stay. Like, we wish there was a way for the ship to stay. Actually, we did say one thing, it would be good if they had done like an overnight stop in Dubrovnik, but I think because the boat is travelling so far, like down the coast, I don't think they could do an overnight stay. I'm not sure with the timings and everything, but an overnight stay would have been like chef's kiss in Dubrovnik, because it looks like such a fun place to go out in the evening. But obviously we had to be back on the ship by like 8 o'clock, so yeah, we didn't get to like explore the nightlife of Dubrovnik, which we will be going back for. If you have watched this video and my previous video, which I keep mentioning, which is the first Virgin Voyages and the first ever cruise that we ever did, I would recommend going to watch that even if you just finished this, because you will be able to see the similarities and the differences, I think, between both the ships and both the itineraries, so you can have a little look if you're thinking about booking maybe one, maybe the other. The other one went from the port in Barcelona, and this one from this video went from the port in Athens. So they different itineraries that go from different cruise ports onto different ships. We both know that we love the cruise line, and if something about it really resonates with us, part of it is obviously because we don't have children, and there is no children on the boat. It's an adult only boat, which means that the shows are a little bit more adult, which is quite nice. It's just got this chill vibe. It's got this really lovely, relaxing, chilled vibe that is just, I think, to do with the decor, the way that the cruise is run itself, and also the clientele, which is obviously adult only. Like, everything about it was very relaxing, and we just feel at ease on this boat. Getting back on, it felt like going back home, you know. We felt like we were very, very at ease. And yeah, something about it just really seems to like meld well with us. I think that the only major difference that we saw in the cruise was probably the menus at Razzle Dazzle was different. A few of the like the way that the food was set up, like the presentation on the plate, that was slightly different. That might be because there's different chefs obviously on this boat, so slightly different there. The layout of the boat was pretty much identical, like from the last time we were there. Everything was on the same deck, which was really good because we thought they might have moved some of the restaurants around and had like maybe moved some up a deck, down a deck, but everything was where it was. So that was really, really good, because I think that if they had moved stuff, we would have gotten confused and started misremembering from the other ship. So it's really nice to see that consistency, because you know what's going to be on what deck. Once you've done one Virgin Voyage, you'll be able to get on another one and just feel really at ease and know where everything is and kind of know what the menu's going to be like, because sometimes it can be a bit worrying because have they changed the food, especially for me and Alex, because we mostly eat vegetarian, but if we're out like on holiday we'll have fish because sometimes that's the only option for us. So it was nice on this boat that there were quite a lot of vegetarian options and fish options still, so we were a little bit worried if they changed the menu, maybe things have gone. They actually had more vegetarian and vegan options, we thought, in the galley, which is sort of like the Virgin Voyages version of a buffet, which I mentioned in the other video, but basically everything is made to order. You just kind of walk in and it's essentially a buffet, but it's not. Everything's made to order, so you sit down and there are like different stations making different kinds of food, and you just order. The stations get making your food, and a server will go and get your food and bring it to you. So it's sort of like the elevated version of a buffet on a Virgin Voyage. I think I've done rambling. You guys have done really well if you've got this far through the video. So please leave any questions for me in the comments down below, or you can DM me on Instagram and I will get back to you as soon as I can. My next vlog is gonna be another trip, so I am very, very excited for this one. So if you are interested in that, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye.